Yo. Hey, John.
Hey, okay. I'm lost in Linkland.
Yeah. You came prepared. I
Yeah.
I pretty much haven't left my computer today. Went outside for a few minutes, got some sun. But um hold on.
Well, I've looked at X for I don't know, 30 minutes or something and found tons of stuff.
Always. Yeah.
It's like if I don't look at it for 24 hours, I open it and like the top page is just full of stuff that is super interesting to me.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll just kick it off looking at some things.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Um, Obvious.ai produces outcomes, not just answers. So it's basically just, AI Kanban board. You put in what you're trying to work on, or this is the way I was thinking about it, and the video kind of talks a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of vibe, talk, or ramble
Mm-hmm.
into it with what you're looking to create. This is kind of similar to scale, what we talked about as scale ops doing yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, sounds like this is the roadmap that we need to create. I'll build the Kanban for that, and I'll take on these things, and let's assign some humans to the human tasks.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just these like human AI Kanban board going to town.
Mm-hmm. The great convergence at work.
Yes,
Yeah.
everything is just build stuff
Mm-hmm.
together. Okay, so this is really cool, and I actually want to sign up. Town,
Wow.
or it seems really cool. People who are saying it's cool. Uh,
That domain wasn't cheap.
town.com. Damn. Okay, it learns on day one, so it reads all the things,
Mm-hmm.
creates profiles for people internally,
Mm-hmm.
recruiting. Townies work from your to-do list, right? I guess that you have to create a to-do list.
Mm-hmm.
So very similar. One of the investors who I really like, Kirsten Green, who runs Forerunner, said she converted their entire like VC fund to run on Town.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
It's kind of like
so,
CRM in a way,
mhm,
looks like a little bit. It's just kind of
totally.
going through your contacts, your messages, building, yeah,
And
like
then
a
yeah,
context
there's
bank
like
around it.
subproducts like documents and decks.
Hmm.
So is this like collab with AI on a document? Put together
Yeah.
our weekly team sync doc for Monday.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. I mean it's basically kind of canonicalizing the kind of workflows that me and you, I'm sure, both do organically. Like, pretty much all day I'm writing Markdown documents, and those are the basis for the work that gets done. And sort of
Totally.
like just making that into the forefront of a UX seems like that's a big part of what's going on here. Um,
Yep.
and yeah, just making it plug into, the various context troves that you have, like your contacts and Gmail and so forth. Um,
This is neat. What's going to happen here? Okay. Mm, yeah. This is kind
mm,
of like what I was wanting from the like multi-person collaborate
mm,
with the doc,
mm,
multi collaborate with ChatGPT,
mm.
like ask AI to help me improve this doc. But then again, I guess Chrome or Google Drive also has that. Anyway, something to look at. It was definitely making its rounds on X today.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just so my brain is so fused to the CLI interface that like
Hmm.
all this stuff just feels like it's in my way, and I just edit the files directly through a CLI and
Yeah.
move them around and manage them as needed.
Yep.
Um, so I really wonder how this is all going to shake out because it just seems like there's just a swarm of companies sort of chasing this shape.
Do
Um,
you remember? Yeah. Do you remember Spock
for
as a boy learning in school.
Okay.
Do you remember this scene? I've
No.
always loved this scene. Spock is like, he's inside of this, these like little learning pods. So
Okay.
you like step down inside of it,
All
and
right.
then all the information like
Okay.
floats up in front of
No,
you,
I haven't seen this.
and he's just standing there talking, and it's asking him questions like, what is pi? And he's like 3.14. And then, you know, uh, but it's just really cool that you're kind of standing in here. And this is what I'm imagining the future of working with AI is like. Like I'm just standing in my office and I'm not having to type anything. I'm just kind of
Mhm.
commanding my AI, okay, now do this, now do this. And then I get done and it's like, uh, John, I think next we're going to do this together.
Mhm.
It
Mhm.
just like stays exciting and fun.
Yeah, I mean, there definitely is something unergonomic about just having like a dozen terminal windows open. Like,
Hmm.
but I'm still unsure as to what the alternative is. So, um, yeah, maybe this.
This is it. This is us in the future. This is humans hanging out with AI
Oh my
in.
goodness. There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Moving on. This thing is awesome. Okay. It's a giant orb and it's really long and it floats on the water. There's a lot of people who have followed this company on LinkedIn, so maybe this is old news, but maybe we can find a better picture of it here. It
Gotcha.
floats on the water, it tilts vertically,
Mhm.
and every time it goes up and down, water gets pushed up into that sphere
Mhm.
and it turns um
Little
it
impeller.
turns what are they called?
Yeah, like a little impeller probably.
Yeah, and it generates energy. So free energy from the ocean by bobbing up and down, and they stuffed it. They're making new models that they stuffed it with chips.
Mhm.
And so very cheap energy from the ocean. And the idea is that they would have, I don't know, thousands, millions of these out at sea. And you have data centers out at sea with free energy, basically. And then eventually, instead of just data centers, you could be having them create hydrogen battery, create hydrogen, and then the hydrogen could be like harvested from the top here.
Mhm. Well, yeah, I mean, I think like wave power, tidal power, it's been like explored for a long time. I think the challenge is always that the sea is such an unforgiving environment. Like there's a lot of corrosion. So like how
Hmm.
long these things last and the maintenance on them.
Yep.
I looked it up. It looks like this like Gen 2 model, at least according to ChatGPT, was like 500 uh, kilowatt hours, which is like decent, half a megawatt. So yeah, I think that could power some chips, and I guess they're building now a bigger one, a Gen 3, with even more. So I mean that's cool. And then you can put a bunch of sensors on it. That's always good. Um, yeah, pretty interesting. I
That
haven't
seems
seen this
awesome.
design before.
Me either. I watched this like short video they have no, they have a 15-minute video on YouTube that I watched. They have a 3 minute and a 15 minute. And the founder talks about how he just had this idea. So he started watching YouTube videos
Yeah, yeah,
and then found the guy who was making YouTube videos about this idea
yeah,
and
that's
was
cool.
and they met up at a Chick-fil-A, talked for hours, decided they would quit their jobs and work on it,
That's fantastic.
and this is the result years later.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um, and Founders Fund has invested in every round.
nice.
So good, good investors there. Good proof point.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Okay. Uh,
Cloudflare.
Agentic traffic has now surpassed human traffic
Mhm.
for the first time in the internet's
Yeah.
history.
Yeah. Yeah, Cloudflare was my biggest sort of like a stock pick before I decided to essentially liquidate my portfolios to invest in just going all in on my own thing, and basically on this thesis that like like if you do like a deep research report, you're hitting like 1,000 websites, and you read the report for like 5 minutes, and this is happening all over the place, and that's just one example. So yeah, this doesn't surprise me at all, and they're just an infrastructure in the middle there, and they don't like directly bill for bandwidth in most contracts, but it does map like fairly closely. And so I'm sure that a lot of their customers are being pushed into higher tiers and stuff just because they have a lot more load on their sites and so forth. And so, directionally, they should be a big beneficiary of it. And on top of that, they're doing a good job, like on like the infrastructure front. They're basically trying to make it easy to get inference like on the edge and stuff. And yeah, I think they really seem to be paying attention to like what the market's looking for and working hard to provide it. So yeah, pretty bullish Cloudflare.
Totally.
Mhm.
Um, I remember they also had a big push around, was it New Year's or was it even New Year's last year or something? They did an announcement where they were saying Cloudflare customers could disable bot traffic. You could like straight up turn it off.
Yeah, they've always tried to be like sort of like an internet toll booth type
Hmm.
system where yeah, they try to mediate bot access, through by detecting and blocking. It's a tough one because you get false positives, and also of course some bots are smart enough to get around it. And but they're actually trying to like basically push like a convention, I think, that everyone kind of honors, and so. I forget like what it's called. I don't even think it's robots TXT, or it might be an extension of that. But like, um, yeah, and that even you could have like a micropayment model where bots such as
Hmm.
agents would actually pay to get the content and so forth. So I don't know how much like uptake that has, but I know that's one of the things like they're trying to sort
Yeah.
out and promote. Yeah.
Um, side topic. I've been ordering groceries from Amazon,
Mhm.
and in the bags, instead of putting ice with the
Yeah.
cold items,
Yeah.
they put frozen water bottles.
Mhm.
Come on. And now my refrigerator is full of water bottles.
I guess it's better than ice. So,
Yeah, better than ice you're just gonna throw out. Okay, UI will become the AI. The all UI will become AI. Sorry. I think Dave Morin had a post about this like a year ago, um, where he was basically just buying into the idea that AI slash chat is it's the new main way that we're going to interface with everything. And like you're working on, we just need to generate interfaces inside of our dashboard or our cockpit,
mhm. Yeah,
right?
that
I
word.
think that's your
Yeah. I've, I constantly have to tell my like agents to like scrub the word cockpit, please, because they just put it everywhere. It's on
that's a
my
cool way to think about it.
ban list.
It's your cockpit. I mean,
Yeah.
it's your
Heads up display.
yeah,
Yeah,
your little concave bowl.
indeed.
Yep. Okay, I think that's it. Factory AI again, just more yeah, factory. We talked about this one. We talked about this.
Yeah. I got the
So,
box. My brother also just sent me the PewDiePie and someone's like reaction to it.
mm.
There's this guy saying PewDiePie just embarrassed every startup at Silicon Valley. Um, I can share one.
You can
Um,
take it if you want.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he did. You mean with his $1 trillion project,
Yes, so
Odysseus?
he just embarrassed every startup at Silicon Valley. He built a better local airspace. workspace than most funded companies. Gave it away for free and it hit 20K stars before most people woke up. Hell yeah.
That's
Good
that's
job.
fun.
Um, the world
I
assumed he
wonder
was
I
done.
wonder if he built it all himself. I guess we could look at the repo
I
to see
mean,
the
yeah, it
contributors.
doesn't, I don't, wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. So he retired,
Oops.
oh, from the limelight in 22 to focus on his kids. And then he was just quietly compounding his software stack in the
Compounding.
background.
Contributors 131.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it is open source. That's cool.
Who's
That
the
makes
main
sense.
author?
So yeah, I'm sure a lot of people kind of followed what he's up to and started contributing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, okay, mostly him.
Yeah.
As far as
hmm I mean, yeah, but that makes sense because
yeah,
you're the one integrating it all. You have to. It's pretty hard to almost collaborate with others in
yeah.
many ways. Um, cool. Yeah,
It is cool. I'd like to install it just for fun. And I like PewDiePie.
mess around a little bit. Yeah. Arch, damn
It looks very AI. Like
it.
he didn't tell it to I don't know, normalize it in any way. This is just AI extreme.
Hmm. Coral and light blue. I like the colors.
Mhm. Okay, I'll stop sharing. Any other updates on your side? Other
Not much. Oh,
thoughts or
I
updates?
did do the call with Rohan as promised. The goal was to like get him through the sign up flow, get him to upload a video and like process a clip in ChatGPT. It didn't quite get that far. I hadn't like finished wiring up the checkout system, so I ended up comping him a sign up. He was able to sign up. We ran into some bugs. The first thing he did was drop a big file in. The upload didn't work. Fixed that already now. Um, and the speaker identification also didn't work properly and stuff. And so a bunch of like little bugs. But the good thing is I demoed the flow on my end, and for the very first time, I had like actually, I just woke up. I had a call with him at 10. I was still asleep because I just stayed up till like 3 working on this. But like, so I overslept the meeting. Then we rescheduled to noon. Kind of woke up. I hadn't even tested anything. I was like, okay, Rohan, like it's either gonna work or it's not. Probably
Yeah,
high chance nothing works. But we pulled in a clip in my chat Claude, I believe, and we went through the whole flow where I was like, okay, pick out a moment. We picked out a moment. It was talking about the great convergence in that last call. And and we exported it, we rendered it, and it downloaded a file like right there. And I opened it in QuickTime and played it. So like that flow worked. And so that was like the first time it ever happened, and we caught it live on camera. So that was kind of cool.
that's awesome.
So yeah, it's like it's in the home stretch. All the bugs we ran into are pretty solvable. The hard one is the speaker identification stuff. Like I've been like slogging through for the past like 10 days now. But it's getting pretty good now, and it's getting much more clear. Like now I'm actually building like much more UX around it so that it like um and I'm throwing a lot more different videos on it. Like one of the videos I'm training on is this like panel from A16Z where there's like 5 VCs like talking, and just to
Mm,
see like can it like get nice headshots of all of them, like title them correctly and stuff, because there's clues in there too. Like all the information's there. And then there's another one where it's like a call um with I think me and you, or maybe with Rohan, and but I'm demoing BitterClip and playing clips. So like there's like multiple instances of John, like through
huh,
different, like one of them you're wearing AirPods, one of them is and it's playing through the video, so it's kind of processed, and just
yeah,
it should be able to join all of them into one like John identity, even though they have like pretty different fingerprints. And so like weird edge cases and stuff like that, and yeah, it's just confusing because it's like me and Rohan, but then for some reason John's in this like tiny little like clip in that I'm playing in the browser.
yeah,
And so, throw some curveballs at it and trying to
yep.
make the system adaptable to even situations like that. Um, so yeah, I mean, the good news is it's like I feel like I'm making good progress and it's all pretty solvable. Um, so yeah, I'm excited. I'm hoping yeah, we go live really soon. So
That's great.
Actually, it's
That's
already
great.
live now. I'm pretty sure now if you went to BitterClip, you could actually pay and get through the whole flow independently.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Website's looking good.
pushed a little update, but yeah, I invited Rohan to the marketing repo, so maybe it'll be a little more professional, a little bit less AI, copy.
Hmm.
Like actually get some human attention. Um, And but yeah, I think one of the things I talked about with him was like the notion of like a composition, like how I approach like drawing, like you do like a rough kind of pencil drawing and you kind of fill it in over time. Or
Hmm.
like in AI, there's like the diffusion models where it's
Hmm.
like it's kind of fuzz and you keep like subtracting and it gets clearer and clearer. Kind of, I don't know. It's a good analogy, I think, for like making software because a lot of the call was actually me kind of just showing him my workflow.
Hmm.
And we like fixed some bugs together. And I think it was his first time really seeing like how I make software now. And now hopefully it was like insightful. I was like, yeah, this like it's not hard. It's just like you have to have some familiarity on like how to think about it, how to approach it. That's pretty much it. And so yeah, hoping to do more of that and be curious to see like what people think of that when I'll share it if people like that kind of content of like actually hacking on stuff in Codex and like working through stuff.
Oh yeah, that's great content, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, no, let's like if you want to do the nutrition app sometime soon, like I think that would be cool.
Yep.
Um
Love to get it working on Bitter, on a Bitter
yeah,
box.
that'd be sweet. Um so yeah, I think we'll get
I
there.
create I
Um
created a website for it. It took 2 seconds. Order my macros.
mhm. Little
Mhm.
landing page.
Yeah. Your week of Whole Foods optimized.
Hmm.
Build my plan. Who are you? What protocol? All the foods you like.
Yeah.
Create your plan. Send it to Instacart. Except for
I like it.
Instacart.
It's very simple. Like I wonder how yeah, it seems straightforward. Do you have any ideas for like does Instagram have like Instacart have like a referral model or is there a way that you can like get paid for driving like business to them?
Their API is currently off, and I'm guessing it's just like um, trying to deal with AI spam,
Hmm.
asking for AI account. I'm hoping a friend of
Hmm.
mine has an API key, so
Hmm.
um,
That's
he
interesting.
he he like CC'd me in with his account rep or whatever they are.
Okay.
But yes, Instacart gives a 5% commission.
Hmm.
So they don't charge the customer anything extra, but they give you a
Hmm.
commission of
That's cool.
5% on anything that's ordered through them.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. It has not only, I mean, I'll use it myself, but it kind of has a revenue potential.
Hmm.
So it's
Hmm.
very cool.
I like that. Yeah. And I think there's a lot you can do with this over time. Like you can, basically keep a time series of all the food you consume over time, and that eventually could be pretty interesting too, because you
Sure.
might realize like, I like started feeling bad around this time, and maybe there's even some analysis like, well, you like didn't eat anything like this or like whatever, like I don't maybe there's
Yeah.
something there.
Yep.
But
I mean, this whole thing is assuming I'm trying to go at it the reverse order, like lots of people all the other apps want you to take pictures of your food, but I mostly eat at home. So I can just control what I eat
yeah. What
because
what
I I just eat the food in my refrigerator.
what font is that? That's a funky F.
It is a funky font. I don't know. Claude picked it.
I see, I see.
Uh,
It's kind of fun.
but when you do eat out, you should be able to take a picture and say, "Hey, I ate this today,"
Yeah, make
as
it
opposed to the
interoperable.
typical plan.
Mhm,
So,
mhm,
probably threw me off. And then it will say,
mhm,
"Okay, cool. I'm going to remove this from what you're going to eat."
mhm,
Something like that.
mm. I see, I see. Yeah, you have like a default, which is, I guess, just sort of like an amortized version of your shopping cart. And then you have ways to overlay that with additional evidence as needed.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Makes sense.
Yep.
I think that's where the magic happens in all these little nitty-gritty little edge cases that no one would ever think
Totally.
of when they're using it, but that's what makes it nice to use.
Totally. Yeah. You got to, and you have, that's why you have to get the first version out there.
Yeah.
And then you have to have debate or you have to have debugging sessions with Rohan to get it,
Hmm.
working well.
It would work pretty well for me. I'm like buying almost everything at Whole Foods or from like local farmers. That's pretty much like where I get, and
Yeah.
then a couple other groceries, but like it's just like a few stores, and it's pretty much all pretty trackable. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah, it would be.
I would love to be able to say, I want these to be my macros, but I want to order everything from Costco, or I want everything to be from Costco and Whole Foods, and it all has to be organic. Or you could say,
Mhm.
I want it to be as low cost as possible. I want to hit these macros,
Mhm, mhm,
but consider the cost of everything
mhm.
because you can also just eat, you know, um, beans and rice and chicken breast
Yeah,
and I don't know, veggies or and it can be very, very inexpensive instead of eating all this other crazy
of
stuff.
course. Yeah, I love the like sticker shock when you go to Whole Foods. It's like, oh, it's like one
Yeah.
bag is like $300.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I think maybe that's the thing about like I don't know. I shop more frequently because we live near Whole Foods. Whereas like if we lived in a house and we were far away and you only shop once a week or even like once every 2 weeks, then you see it all at once. You're like $350. But if you go like every 2 days, you're like, oh, it's just $60 or
Yeah,
it's only $45.
that's true.
Anyway, I go to Trader Joe's a lot.
Hmm.
A little
Um,
cheaper than Whole Foods, whole paycheck.
yeah. But besides that, there was an event in SF. I decided not to go. I just feel like I've got it's pretty clear to me like what I need to do right now. And yeah, I don't want to drop the ball with BitterClip. And yeah, my mind has been going many different directions as usual. I um I did buy bitterleads.com. Basically, I don't want to pay for like a beehive or something like that, but I do want to build like mailing lists.
Hmm.
And I already have Bitter Inbox, so really I just need a bucket to drop like emails into, and that will eventually be extensible and just very agent good UX for agents to pull it up and research and stuff. Um, and yeah, I figure I don't even need any like um, machinery around it too much. I think just like a Claude with access to like on the CLI, Bitter Leads, get me the leads for this project for BitterClip, and get me the inbox for BitterClip. And okay, I'm gonna actually individually like research these people and send them like personalized messages. At my scale, that's perfectly fine. So, so I think that's maybe how it looks in the beginning, and with just no third party services, um, and yeah. So that maybe is the next like sort of go to market distribution satellite I want to develop a little bit because I already saw like the separation of concern starts getting muddy with BitterClip. Okay, well, BitterClip has these clips, but should it be engaged in like finding places to post clips? Maybe not. So I've also scouted out now BitterPost, which I already have, which currently is just like a webhook relay to potentially be the home for like sort of like a posting scouting service basically where it's looking connecting to your social channels looking for opportunities to either like make content or leave a comment or engage in some way. That's I think that's a separate from a bitter clip and a separate from a bitter leads. And so I've kind of carved out those two. Again, I know you're telling me like stop, focus. Um,
No, I
but
mean,
but
I know.
yeah, it just all makes
I'm
like
kind of,
logical sense in like the long
I'm,
game.
yeah, yeah,
It's like it really is like PewDiePie. It's like, you know what? I just want to build it the way I like it and the way that makes sense to me. And
yep,
I want it on a single surface in one place. It's the
yep.
same concept.
No,
Um,
I'm seeing the value of that.
and so and you learn so much. You learn so much when you just do it yourself. That's the other thing I really like about it. It's like you just learn a lot. Um, yeah. And I might have bought bittermeme.com as well to have an outlet for like, okay, if BitterClip stays professional, then I kind of want to explore because there's so much fun stuff happening with like video models generating clips. Did you see this? I saw this thing on X. I don't have it ready right now, but his name, he's like in eighth grade or something, and he
Hmm.
makes these little like videos and they're just like they're just really ridiculous like videos, you know? It's like
No, I
he's just
haven't
kind of
seen
like
it.
living his fantasy life in these videos. And it's like it's just really absurd. But apparently he's like super popular. And it's like, like it's okay. Like part of me is like, oh, that's like brain slop. It's bad. But then it's also like, okay, this is like the world we live in. Like it's
It's
you
a
need to
creative outlet.
yeah, exactly. So I bought that. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I think it'll turn into something fun eventually. So yeah, those are the three new dot coms I bought.
Jeez.
Well, they're just $10. It's just so tempting. It's so tempting. So when they're available, I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
And
What's
these
the
things need a
website for
home.
the open claws that talk to each other? I can't
Oh,
remember.
what's it called?
Claw.
Claude Book or something, or
Oh yeah, Claude book. Claw book.
what it is?
Claude.
Oh, a Molt book.
Molt book. That's
Yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah. You
I
on
would
Molt book?
just I'm just curious if that's still going. It was like flash in the pan. Uh
Yeah,
there you go.
I saw that Molt book has like a base coin because you saw how someone made like a bitter coin on the base chain, like,
Yeah.
and they're like trying to get me to claim the fees. So tomorrow I'm gonna talk to Igor, who's like the DevRel guy for BankrBot that who like makes these coins. But like, so I'm gonna get educated. Everyone's told me like, hey, you need to just like say that's not yours, like disavow it. I don't know. I'm gonna give people at least a chance to kind of talk about it. I'm genuinely curious. Like I'm not like trying to endorse it. I think it'd be good to make a video to be like, okay, like here's my experience of like how this went for me.
What's yours called?
Bitter.
Can I find?
Yeah, so if you type like bitter base coin into Google, it'll find it. Yeah, you can like buy it on Coinbase and stuff through the DEX. It's ridiculous. Um bitter base coin. Yeah, let's look it up. There there it is.
There
Uh
it is.
um you might need to change it to like a week or something or I
I
don't
don't know.
there's probably a gazillion coins called bitter. But yeah, it's probably like the okay, maybe not here. Go to like um
Oh,
um
bitter.
but yeah, I'll do a little more research for it. But like, I think the website to look it up. There you go. I think it's talking about a low market cap Web3 cryptocurrency. Um, but it's on like the like chain that Coinbase has has put out. I think the website is like it's called Good Morning, Good Night or something. GMGN, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, so I'll see if they come on tomorrow. No, I think it's literally like GMGN. So I think if you look
Oh,
that up, that'll give you like a market, like yeah, yeah, that's it. But yeah, this is all
anyway,
pretty new to me. I never
just
really
having fun.
had much interest in this, but yeah, it might be interesting to see like what
Maybe
they
this
have to
is fun.
say and what's going on because yeah there's a wallet, so what happens is like when there's trades like there's a fee and 95% of the fee goes in this wallet that's allocated to my Twitter ID. So someone just like set all this up and yeah, so there I haven't claimed it, but you can only claim it with your Twitter handle and it's that part is immutable. So yeah, it's just weird.
I remember somebody did that for Molt book, right? And was it Austin Allred
Uh-huh.
coin?
Uh-huh.
Uh, Claude
Okay. Yeah.
briefly surpasses $9.4 million.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, I
token was
mean,
born from the current wave of AI narratives.
yeah, and what's its market cap now, you know? Put that in
I
the
would be more interested in did he sell any? If he did he claim it and sell it? Because
Yeah. Yeah,
that's a lot of
I'm
money.
trying to get my bearings on this a little bit. Like what happens, like I guess there's like thousands of these that get created with or without the consent of like, the person who's like it's centered around. Like
Yeah.
I found about it after it was created and someone just decided to point the wallet at my Twitter handle. So I'm just curious. I want to like maybe I can actually learn who created it. That would be interesting to me. Um, you know. Um
Yep.
Maybe they want to remain anonymous. I'm not sure. But yeah, very um, not sure about it. But
Yep.
I guess I feel like it can't hurt to actually have someone on who can represent
Okay, here it is.
their side of it.
This is it, right? Claude
There we go.
dot
Yeah, so market
GG.
cap. Hey, that's still a pretty
Even
1.5
right
million
now,
dollar
it's 2
market cap,
million.
$2 million volume. Um, so yeah, that means like if this is the same thing, but they probably launched it themselves. Like that's the thing. Like
I
you
remember Austin talking about it on X, and he was like, "Somebody created this coin."
hmm hmm hmm
I'm never gonna find it.
hmm
Uh,
for sure. But
that's
yeah,
not
I mean
that's
that's
not
why I
even
imagine
how
it,
you
it.
spell his
That's
name.
why I feel like it should be good to do the show because this is probably happening to a lot of people. And so at least it can be a reference point, like before I really decide like how I feel about it. At least
Yeah,
I learn some more. Like if it's like a legitimate way to finance, then maybe I'm not necessarily opposed to it. But I think I haven't really decided yet.
yep.
Like my initial instinct was like to immediately be like, I have nothing to do with this. Like stop. Don't use my brand. But yeah, trying to withhold judgment
Yeah.
until I understand it more clearly. Yeah, but yeah, don't like go put your life savings into Bitcoin. I would not recommend it. Um,
Please
yeah,
put your life savings into Bittercoin.
until we learn some more. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, I can't find it, but I'd be really curious if he sold it and made any money.
hmm hmm
Mhm.
There, it should be if it's one of these banker coins, you should be able to like see it. You should be able to see the fee recipient wallet and see it on chain. So that's the one thing that's
Makes
kind of cool
sense.
about it is you can do analytics. So like yeah, you could definitely like pull up like your Cloud code and be like, hey, like investigate like what's going on with the fee recipient and whether they've moved funds and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, very kind of degen. And on the Bitter like launch page, let's see if you can pull it up. Pull up like the Bitter Banker bot. No, like type like Bitter Banker bot. It's Banker with no E, Banker, and then like launch page or something like that. There should be like
This?
uh yeah, there's like
Oh,
each
the
one has
token.
like a launch page and it describes the project. So that's what I'm trying to find. But yeah, sorry, we're kind of fumbling here. No, we don't have our stuff ready. But yeah, somewhere like yeah, there should be like a Bitter like launch page that describes the launch and has all the information about it. Yeah, maybe that one. So yeah,
There it
there you
is, fee
go.
recipient.
That's me.
Hey,
There's
okay.
yeah, there's a
Now we
contract.
found it.
People are pumping it. There's a contract address, and then there's a little story about me somewhere. So if you go down somewhere, it talks about like what it is. There's nothing else here. Oh, okay.
No, the view on base scan, view tweet.
Maybe. Um, okay, they linked to this
Hey,
tweet. And No, but that's weird. There's like a story where it says like this guy like quit his job, like taking on all the tech companies, building everything. It's kind of funny. And then they talk about that there's like a degen mix somewhere where they cut. I would imagine they cut together the part where I'm like crying and talking about scrubbing toilets and like put it to like a like a dance hall track or something. But so I'm trying to find that. I'm hoping they can bring that to the show. Like just bring me the DGen mix. That's my main objective. I want to watch that. But yeah, I'll pull it up next time. There's like it's somewhere here. There's like the launch page where it talks about I guess it maybe it's Hyperliquid, maybe it's on their page or something. But anyways, I'll be more prepared. Last time I wasn't really should have all this stuff together.
North.
Um, but yeah, it's quite curious and
There we go.
flattering
Oh,
in a sense.
147 followers.
Yeah, apparently
Oh,
this is the owner of it. So yeah, I don't know if this is
yeah,
just
interesting.
a programmatic account or what this is. Um,
Yeah, but here's their address. So here we go.
yeah, some bitter
Are
whales out there.
they, what are they doing?
They're just
Yeah, I don't know.
they're quietly
I
compounding.
don't know what's going on here.
Yeah. Fun times, fun times.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, it's driving some link juice, some traffic. Whenever I chat about this with like Claude or ChatGPT, they just keep driving home the point of how much reputational damage I would be taking on if I were to claim the fees, and they keep saying it's not worth it. Like, because it's like $6,000 or $7,000 in fees, and they'd be like, well, you could take that, but you might be giving up your legitimacy as like a serious AI project, and it's like, I don't know. Not necessarily. Like, but we'll see. I also don't want to like endorse like people like gambling and losing their money and stuff. So it's a fine line, but yeah, interesting for sure.
That's great.
Yeah, I want to do a little bit more research if there's like other projects, that are like actually like using this in a like legitimate way, not just like, oh, this is like just fun and speculate on something that has like no real meaning other than I guess some mimetic. Like if people want to support it and that's the way that I earn fees, like I guess who am I to say no? Um,
Here we go.
so,
So here's a market cap list of ones that
mhm,
have been created on BankrBot.
mhm, mhm.
So this one's the highest.
Get lob,
Is
which
Claude on here? No.
which I suppose would be like some sort of Git service. Um, yeah, Git for agents. Yeah, just like BitterGit basically. So
Oh yeah, that's the type of description we need on yours. Oh, okay.
yeah,
We can just scroll here.
find that bad boy. I think my market cap's a little higher. Maybe just search Bitter. Yeah, there it is.
There's Bitter.
50K.
50K.
That's what I'm saying. We're big
Oh
time.
shit. That's great.
We're big time.
What does
Um,
182 mean? What's that column?
uh, probably addresses or wallets or something. I mean,
Yeah.
what is? Scroll up there. Um, we're dumping now.
Oh, here's the what you're talking about.
No, it's so
Okay.
the link to the tweet. No, yeah, I want there's somewhere there's actually like a description of like of the coin somewhere, and I don't know, maybe they erased it or we're just not finding it, but there's like an official page that it's funny, it's funny. Um, so yeah,
That's great.
pretty a whole new world to explore.
Yeah.
Um,
Smart to make whoever made this website, if they're getting gas fees on everything,
yeah, so I
that's who you want to
think
be.
like yeah, exactly. Like BankrBot gets a cut of like everything,
Right.
like a little cut. Or like yeah so that's what I want to lay out. I've done like some initial research and depending how the conversation goes like I might put up like kind of like a like a data aggregator about it just so I can like understand what it is and kind of
Oh,
interesting.
there's a paperclip one.
Yeah, I mean there's seems to be a little bit of everything. Paper clipping. Okay, yeah, exactly the zero human companies. Oh, this is actually paperclip. Okay,
Mhm.
so there you go. Yeah, I'd be curious, like for there, you can see if the owner is also the recipient. So you can see like owner versus recipient. A lot of these are creating it themselves, right? So
Yep. This is the owner.
well, that's the
So
recipient. So
they
someone
create it.
else,
No, but this is the creator of Paperclip.
right, right. But this just like saying someone else may have created this and just pointed it at their project. So I think if you go
Oh,
back
I
to that
see.
chart,
Right. Right.
if you go back like to the index at the top, I think there's two columns, which yeah, go up. I think the
Yes.
first one might be owner and the second one might be recipient.
Yes. Agreed.
I can't see the top there, but like so then you can see if it's the same, then that means they created it for themselves. If not, like someone else created it and pointed it at
Yep.
their handle.
Banker bot guys, you should have a persistent column headers when you scroll
Sticky,
down.
sticky header. Yeah. Position sticky top.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, deployer versus recipient. Okay, so whatever deployer means, I don't know like what all privileges deployers have or not. That's the kind of part I really want to get to the bottom of. I mean, really, ultimately, it boils down to like who controls monetary policy for it.
You should
That's
go claim. You should definitely go claim it.
okay. John votes for claiming. I was going to do a poll on Twitter. I already kind of know how that one's going to go because I'm sure the Bankr community will be like, claim it. But I would
Yeah.
still be interesting to get a pulse. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I'm leaning towards claiming it, even though like yeah, maybe it'll have reputational damage.
There's probably very few humans involved in the buying and selling of these things,
Mhm. I think so.
right? Isn't this is just people who are um have have
Uh,
algorithms running
liquidity must be
that are
extremely
trying
thin.
to
Yeah,
make money on the buy
right,
sell
right,
of
right.
all.
There's like exactly. So there's like the mark to market value of my fees, which is like like $5,000 right now. I'm sure if I claimed it and tried to sell it in like one go, I wouldn't get that much because I would be surprised if the liquidity is there for it. Um, so yeah, let's see.
Yep,
Maybe a little something to just explore over time, and yeah, could be fun.
that's cool.
Cloud coin.
Yeah, I want to know about the Claude coin. I want to know if
Yeah, I mean, this is like much easier. Like we're doing like old-fashioned Google research here. It'd be much easier to
yeah,
just open your command line and ask them questions. They can get to the bottom of this like way better. Um, there's like certain websites that are good for researching it.
good point. Did Austin Allred ever sell any of his Claude coin fees or received fees?
You might need to, yeah, yeah, make it more. Let's see. Get after it, Opus.
I'll maybe claim.
Isn't it wonderful that we can just ask these extremely random questions
Yeah, yeah.
and get
What was I
sophisticated answers
doing?
back?
What was I doing spending 10 minutes Google searching things? Let's see if we can get anything.
Hmm.
I guess we can ask.
Niche crypto query. Okay.
Claude scam tokens murky
Oh
origins.
my goodness. Yeah.
What happened and how to stay safe? OpenClawAI.io. What
Hmm.
is .io?
Hmm. Okay.
There's no Austin Allred in this story. Mm,
The name Austin Olive rings a bell, but I kind of forget. He's like a dev or
I'm
something.
spelling it wrong. A
There it is. Austin with the
AUST.
E.
He started before this.
It's a big
So
influencer. Yeah.
he is, yeah. Bloom.
Almost half a mil
ah,
followers.
he started like the first boot camp where
Oh, okay.
it was free for
That's
the
right. That's
students.
right. He's like, I'll take 15% of your salary the first year or something like that.
I don't think it was ridiculous. I
It
think it
was something
was
like that.
like,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm?
It was like as long as you make X percent over the like
Hmm.
the whatever wage, in the
Mhm.
city that you're living in, we
Mhm.
take X% of above
Mhm.
that until we get paid back.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
yeah,
That's cool though.
I thought it was
Just
great.
kind of like low time preference, like believing in people. I like that.
Yeah. And he like famously slept in his car, or I mean, to me, it's famously. I believe he slept in his car um, while when he was like, I need to move to San Francisco. I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna sleep in my car until I figure something out. And he was
Yeah.
like tweeting the whole time about it.
Fantastic. Um, Austin Griffith? No.
No, what?
Okay, so it is on BankrBot, which runs on Clanker Rails. Can claim any time in Clanker World. A non-trivial amount of fees. 40% to Creator World, 40% to Bankr, and 20 to Clanker Protocol. Okay, that's weird. That's different from mine. Um, John, I gotta run. I gotta take this call.
Yeah.
Let me stop this. All right. It's been fun.